Josh and Carolina with us. So if you hear people talking in the background, that's who's here today. And my co-host Lisa is also here. So yes, welcome. Thanks for joining us. And today we are making these Israeli-style lamb meatballs. We'll be cooking those with some radishes, a pistachio herb yogurt, and yeah, it should be pretty tasty. So
all the good spring goodies going on.
Yeah. Let's see. In the email, you guys, if you're cooking along, you should have gotten a baharat recipe. If you did not make that, look in the description in the video. There should be a link to that right there. So.
Or you can go to the blog on farow@home.com.
Yeah. Sweet. So first things first, we will get the oven going because we're going to bake these meatballs. Set to 400. And then, cool. We're just going to mix them. All right. Let's see. Baharat's made. I'm going to grind some cumin, I guess. Cool. So I'm gonna grind two tablespoons of cumin for. I'm doing 2 pounds of ground lamb. So if you're just doing the 1 pound, it's 1 tablespoon. I've got, we're going to do a traditional panade with these, so that's going to be some breadcrumbs and some milk. This is just shy of a cup for the 2 pounds of meat. So if you're doing the 1 pound, it's going to be about a half cup of the breadcrumbs, and you do a half cup of some milk in there. If you don't do dairy, you could do an egg instead of the milk, and if you don't do bread, you could do egg and milk. I mean, it just kind of depends. Like your allergies, you can adjust everything accordingly. But yeah, you just want these to be super tender. So sweet.
Don't worry about me.
Okay. Sweet. So let's see. The Lafayette Farmers Market starts Sunday, May 4th.
That's this coming Sunday.
So the Buckners will be out there. So if you're not into driving all the way to their warehouse, you can hit up the Lafayette Market on Sundays.
It's also nice to have a Sunday market. I feel like sometimes Saturday morning just doesn't work out for everybody. So excited that they chose Sunday out of all the days they could have gotten.
Yeah, can anyone just show up to their farm and buy the meat, or?
You have to go to their it's at their warehouse basically.
Oh, okay.
It's off of Highway 66 and 25, kind of like east of here.
Okay.
But yes, anybody can go out there. I think their retail hours are like during the week 2 to 6.
Got it.
So.
It's, yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday.
Yeah.
Plus the first Saturday of every month, they're going to be out at Olin as well. And then I know they've been doing some like pop-ups at Maverick Fiber Arts. I don't know if they're going to keep doing that with the Sunday markets, but yeah, for now you can definitely do the warehouse, the Lafayette Farmers Market, and then the first weekend of the month you can go to Olin Farm.
Yeah.
And Shankini, to answer your question, so our breadcrumbs were just stale bread that we threw in a food processor and ground up into breadcrumbs. There's no seasoning, there's nothing, it's just stale bread.
Yeah, it's pretty, like if you have a food processor, you can put the cheese grater attachment in it and just like run stale bread through it.
I don't think I even did that. I think I just put the blade in there and let it go, so.
Either way, it's pretty cool. Or you can do what we did for the meatloaf and just cut up a loaf of bread or whatever.
I'm
You
not sure what this person's name is. It's a lot of letters.
That's
but, they want to know if it'll be milk or egg, or maybe milk and egg that you're doing your panade with. Are you just doing milk with the breadcrumbs for
Panade,
this?
we're doing milk and bread.
Okay. No egg on this one. But
I,
if you didn't-
I never use egg in the panade. There are some recipes that will call for it,
Okay.
but most of those recipes don't have the milk. So I think it really just depends on what you want to do.
Okay.
But anyway,
Yeah, that is all good locally ground flour
yeah.
made in that bread. Oh, that's Sam. Okay, thanks, Shankini. Sorry, I can only see initials or whatever you've got your name on for your account. So.
Sweet. So I didn't pre-mix the panade or anything. We're just going straight in. So. And we
How
will.
long does this one take?
What's that one?
How long does this recipe take? Just trying to think, is this a good meal for a playoff game that we see at home? Is this quick? Do I get to feed a lot of people?
Yeah, I think it's quick. I mean, you scoop them and then throw them in the oven. So, do the 2 tablespoons of cumin.
Can you go to the center of the board with that? This thing?
Right here. And we're going to do 2 tablespoons of the baharat. Cool. What else? What else? Oh, we need garlic and a little onion. Ooh, and some capers. So, cool. So we have spring onions and garlic. I got these a couple weeks ago, so they're still kind of holding on. But we're gonna.
We just won't use the tippy tops of them.
We'll just peel off what's kind of dried out and chop up the rest. So.
I'm a very content little dog over there.
Yeah, he's fine.
So,
Let's
Chef,
start.
what do you miss about cooking for people every day?
What's that? What do I
do you
miss?
miss?
I mean, I do miss like working with everyone in the kitchen.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
It was
And
fun.
then, you know, talking to people who just really love the food is always cool too. So, I think that's the biggest thing, right? Just collaborating and working with everyone is like the best part of it. Just, yeah, people having fun in the kitchen.
It was fun. I have this memory of him walking into the kitchen every time. And I would be freaking out about focaccia. I was like, it's so good, dude. It's all gonna be fine. I was like, okay. Versus if Jacob, the chef, would walk in, I'm like, I'm gonna die today. And then there was this one day where like I was expecting Chef Patrick and he did not show up.
Oh,
it
no.
was Jacob. I'm just like, oh my God. This is my end.
Well, I don't think a lot of places probably make their own bread either, so that's a whole nother skill set of things to learn.
Yeah,
If you
it
haven't
was
done it before.
intense. It was really intense.
Yeah.
But I
Chris,
learned it.
Chris just tuned in. He said garlic is his favorite food, so he's excited for that.
Nice. Yeah, you gotta. Garlic's your favorite. Get over to the market and get this spring garlic while you can, and then you can throw it on the grill.
Let's put that in the middle.
Well, I was chopping.
Okay.
So I threw a spring garlic, a spring onion in this. We're gonna process a bunch more of it to kind of saute and toss them in after, but for now, this is good. And we'll get some capers and mix this up. Cool.
Shankini said that focaccia is still talked about often.
Well, thank God, because I was the one making it.
Yeah.
And Peter, of course, he
Yes.
was the best at
He
it.
loved making focaccia. Shakini, to answer your question, we did just the seeds in ours, but you can do either. It's fine either way for the
What's-
cardamom. She was curious if we used just the seeds or if we could use whole pods.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Grind the
just-
whole pod. I usually just sift it a little
Yeah,
bit to
I
get the
always
big
sift.
chunks, but nice. Cool.
So that was
So,
capers.
That's capers.
How many?
Just over a tablespoon.
Okay.
So we've got spring onions, green garlic, capers, baharat, extra cumin, 2 pounds of lamb, and I did the full cup of breadcrumbs and cup of milk, basically. So, yeah. We do need to add some salt. Can't forget that.
No, we cannot.
And we'll need to taste it, so I will preheat a little bit of something. Honestly, I didn't think about this part, so it's okay though.
I try to help him get organized before the show, but I don't know what he needs, so
It's inevitable.
I trust him when he says he has everything out.
Have you ever done a live where it's you baking?
No.
Are you up for it?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like with a lot of things with pastry, it takes time, which can be hard to do in a live stream because there's so much downtime. Like you've got 30 minutes of something sitting in the oven. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. there's not a lot of action when it comes to baking. It's like you do the thing and then you have to wait forever for everything. So
Yeah. It's
yeah,
like
I don't know.
it's like why I can't braise stuff for a live stream.
Yeah. No, he's wanted to braise things so many times.
Or make pork belly or
Yeah.
anyway, I have gloves. I'm gonna use gloves.
Did you put pistachios in that too?
No,
Oh.
that's for the yogurt.
Oh, that might be the garlic.
There's green garlic. Yeah.
Yep. I just saw something green and chunky on the top, so I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Are you just doing this until everything's kind of mixed?
Yeah, I'm just mixing it up. You could put it in your stand mixer if you really wanted to, but
You kind of need to be careful of not overworking the protein on this.
not really. I mean,
No. Is that what the milk's for?
yeah, everything in here just kind of breaks up the meat protein, so it's not as tight when it cooks up.
What would happen if you overwork the protein?
I've paddled this in a mixer for a decent amount of time. I've never had an issue, so.
I've never heard of overworking the protein, so I'm just
Oh.
like, I missed that class, I guess.
I don't know. I thought I heard about that somewhere. It just makes it like tougher if you mix it too much.
I
but
don't know.
maybe I'm lying. I don't know.
I've never had that problem.
I'm not the expert.
It's okay. Cool. So we'll try
Me
this for
neither.
salt really quick. And then
Doesn't sound like it's very hot.
it's not.
Missed that whole sizzle sound.
Whatever. We'll put it there. It's all good.
Oh, Shinkini made our blueberry cardamom muffins. She said they were a hit at her luncheon today.
She made the muffins?
Yeah, thanks for trying them. And they're super simple too, which is really nice. Does not take a lot of time to throw those together.
It's pretty cool.
For the meatballs, just to make it easy, I am putting like a little piece of parchment on a baking sheet, just to make cleanup a little easier. But
Put that on your cutting board.
What's that? Sure. Why not?
Thanks.
There we go. Cool. I need to order a fish spat.
So, Chef, how are you liking this whole content creation world? We talked a lot about it at the restaurant.
It's been interesting.
Tell me everything. Tell me all your thoughts.
Yeah, I think the video editing's pretty fun. It's like the best part of it. But
You seem like you like cooking
no,
every week too.
and like this live stream is pretty cool. As long as it's helping people, that's what I like about it.
I deal with more of the social media stuff than he does, so.
Yeah, I don't. I like edit my live stream on Monday, and then that's what I deal with for all week, and I don't do anything else. So.
I saw a video. It was like a raw video of Chef Patrick visiting a farm, and I told him like, you need to do this and this for next one, and he's like, I'll be a content creator in no time, okay? I was like, okay, Chef. I was like, okay.
Like, it's so easy. No, it takes a lot of work to do all this stuff.
Yeah.
It
A lot.
requires like a lot of planning and communicating and organizing and all the stuff.
It's all worth it when the final video is out and it looks amazing
Yeah.
and people like it. It's so frustrating when like you get 200 views. I'm like, what?
I feel like I've been stuck in that jail for a while on Instagram.
Yeah, me too. I've been there.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, perfect.
Scoot and salt.
Yeah.
It's great.
That was always salt.
Okay.
Salt.
Yes.
Salt.
It's so important. I feel like it's
Yeah.
the one thing that can ruin a really good meal. I feel
Yeah.
like we ran into that a lot while we were traveling, and
Well, in Kansas, that was the most disappointing. Super nice restaurant,
the food was very well executed.
and
like
none of the
everything was
cooks
beautiful.
tried their food.
No one
No.
tried their food.
Nobody tried their food, so
Yeah.
um,
It was sadly very underseasoned, even though they made this beautiful pasta and
beautiful everything. It was like going to eat at Farow, really.
yeah, it was all like very farm to table, and yeah, the food was gorgeous, and cocktails were great. The wine list was great. Like, just
And they didn't try their food.
they didn't try their food.
Have you guys thought of doing any pop-ups during the summer? Like, oh, Chef Patrick is coming to cook at a farm.
Yeah, we're doing
Right.
one.
You are?
Well, we don't know for sure what's going on with it yet.
But
Possibly
that's so
in-
fun.
Possibly in June.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll
Okay,
see.
well, let us know.
We'll see how other things wind up evolving from that. But yeah, there might be one in June, maybe one later in the summer. I'm not 100% on it yet, but we'll definitely let everybody know once we have tickets available for that if it comes to fruition.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, this guy that we he actually came and like just worked for free for a while at the restaurant.
For 2 weeks.
Yeah, kind of like staging in the beginning. He works for the Denver Food Hub now, and they have, did you say it was 5 acres in Lafayette? Or
Something
they have a
like
little like farm property out there. I'm not sure
Yeah.
exactly the size, but yeah, he's kind of stayed in touch with Patrick off and on like over the last 4 years, and I think they might collab and do something together, which would be fun.
Yeah.
And June's a great time because there's actually things in season beyond just like greens
Yeah.
and radishes. We were so excited to find asparagus at the market this week.
Asparagus and turnips.
Yeah. It's like, oh my God, it's something new. Thank God. I've heard rumors about rhubarb being available somewhere. So I'm hoping that means that the rest of the
Yeah.
people that grow it around here will have theirs soon too.
Yeah, there was that girl that used to bring raspberries to Farow that has like a little baking business as well. She was at Niawat Market yesterday selling like her rhubarb tarts.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Marilyn at Squeak and Squawk.
I love her stuff.
Yeah.
So good. Yeah, she has gluten-free stuff too, so it's nice.
And if you haven't gotten the CSA, if you're on the fence, Sunflower Farms has some left, and I'm actually working there this summer, like for the season. So
You
if
can
you get
tell that the sun
if you
kissed
if you
face over there.
if you get theirs, you will have the same exact veggies I do, so there will be no
No questions.
yeah. So if you're on the fence about it, just go for it.
Yeah, I think what they start in May anyway, right?
It's coming up in a couple weeks.
Like mid-May.
Yeah.
I think a lot of the CSAs are kind of kicking off around then.
Well, it's tough. I mean, unless you like really got it going, and you have like heated greenhouses and stuff.
Yeah. No, this climate's absolutely atrocious for doing any kind of farming. There's no water, it's cold, it's unpredictable, there's hail. I mean,
You name it.
Yeah, it's pretty rough up here. And I give a lot of credit to the people that go out and do it.
Well, this is making a lot more than I kind of expected. So
Well, just in case you have a meatball sandwich this week
lamb burger.
or a lamb burger. Well,
You can make a really good reel with that.
Yeah.
Really good reel.
Yes.
What do you think is your audience favorite type of content? Like for me, it's like the girls that want to eat like something sweet and healthy or like trendy foods, but I also want to be fit and eat anti-inflammatory stuff. What do you think yours is?
I don't know. We get the most views when we put up steaks.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you have a lot of men following this channel.
Actually,
Yeah.
we do. The majority of
Yeah.
our audience is male on our show. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay. Cool.
They love the steak.
steak, the
That's
lamb
a
chops,
Thing.
anything that's big and beefy looking.
I posted a story of a steak I made with like the method I learned at Farow, and all the people that replied to that story were guys. Like, how did you make that?
Yeah,
Yeah, and I literally just make steak for Josh because he loves steak. People were like, that looks good. How did you make that? But no girl replied to that. It was just only guys. So I was like, okay.
yeah. It still seems to be a masculine thing. Although I love steak too. So
Me too. I love steak too.
especially a good grass-fed one. We did a bavette a few weeks ago too from Buckner Ranch, and I love that cut so much. I think that one did pretty well too. I think we had a lot of people tune in for that one. So yeah,
All right.
and most people haven't heard of bavette before, so it was nice to introduce people to something
It's
new.
the best unknown cut.
It really is.
Which one is this one?
Bavette.
Oh.
So it's like a flap steak near like the flank steak.
Yeah.
It's just so tender and delicious.
All right. Well,
Looks like you ran out of room for meatballs on your tray there,
I have
buddy.
one left. Odd man out. So there we go.
Ruin the perfect picture over there.
Yep.
Brian said you need to do a lamb burger.
Yeah, I know. With pepper jam. All right. They're in. 400. See, so now I guess
They look cute.
everything else is pretty simple from here. So let's do the cut up all our herbs and mix this yogurt really fast, and then cut up all our vegetables.
Brian said around his, like where he lives, venison is really big, especially during hunting season.
Oh, nice.
He wants to know if you're going to use any venison in your menu when that time comes.
So everybody I knew that hunted out here moved away. So we'll see
Yeah.
if I get any or not. It'd be nice, but who knows? All right.
I feel like you're probably more likely to come across elk out here.
Well, the mule deer here.
Yeah, I'm just saying people usually hunt elk a lot more often.
I'm on my bison era right now. Everything I cook is bison. It's so good.
Oh, there's so much of it around here too.
Yeah.
All right. So we're taking our bundle. These are going to be pretty dirty, just because they get bundled and then washed to make it easier.
Yeah, so we definitely need to.
So we'll clean them more here. This one's super easy. It's like the meatloaf one.
Brian said the deer around there are quite small compared to other areas. Yeah, we got big ones here.
They're huge.
They're
They're like
huge.
horses.
I know. They surprised me the first time I saw them out here.
Well, we saw one when we were hiking. Remember that when the dog chased it
Oh yeah,
down the trail?
that was wild.
A deer the size of a horse running towards you.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Yeah, it shouldn't take much. And I'm going to pinch the roots off these just like I have before. We're going to cut the greens off, and we're still going to use them today, but I'm going to try to kind of cook them, throw them in last minute. We just want to wilt them a little.
Yeah, never let them go to waste. They're so flavorful and they're all still in great shape, so
Yeah.
no reason to let them go to the trash.
So excited to try that because never had those.
The greens? Oh.
No. It's in Colombia. I'm from Colombia. So we always have the same because we don't have seasons.
Yeah.
So we don't have this variety of.
Yeah, you're probably a lot closer to the equator there.
equator,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's probably pretty warm.
Yeah.
It's either raining or not raining.
Yeah.
Yeah. My mom calls me every day and she's like, "Is it 7 p.m. over there?" It's like daylight right now. Yeah, it's the same all your life. You get nothing different.
Yeah, I mean, that's the one thing I love about here. I grew up with 4 seasons too, so that was something I didn't have for a long time when I lived in the South. I lived in the South for 15 years, between Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina. It was definitely a nice change of pace out here, having the leaves in the fall and the snow and then the spring. And yeah, I feel like Charleston, it was just hot or kind of hot. That was about it. It's always humid too. It was rough. Savannah wasn't much different. Charlotte was a little bit better, but I just kind of love the lack of humidity here. My skin doesn't love it, but
Yeah, it's nice.
it's nice not to sweat the second you go outside in the summer.
Yeah. And not have the mosquitoes, although
Yes.
lately.
There are certainly a lot less bugs here. I mean, I can't speak for Columbia, but I imagine it would be a
Oh
lot like
no,
Charleston.
we have them all.
Yeah.
We have them all.
Everything lived in Charleston, and everything wanted to bite you. It's the worst. Or you had giant cockroaches. Did you guys have them? They were like
Yeah,
this
we
big.
We do.
Yeah. They call them palmetto bugs, like that's supposed to make them sound nicer.
Yeah.
Ugh. You can hear them walking on the walls.
I hate them. My sister has nightmares with them.
Yeah.
She remembers when she was a little baby, like one walk over her, she was sleeping. I was like, oh my God,
Yeah.
don't
Nope.
tell people that.
Did yours fly? Did you
I
ever
don't
hear
know.
them fly?
I
No.
know, oh my God, I would die. No, this is
So-
her experience. I wasn't next to her, but she just like traumatized for life.
The ones in Charleston, Savannah fly.
Oh my God.
You like walk down the street at night and they're all like scurrying out of the palm trees.
Yeah, it's so nice that there is no bugs here.
I really love that.
Yeah, I suffer a little bit with the ticks for
Yeah.
springtime because of the dogs, but
Yeah.
they're not as bad as in the East Coast here.
We actually used to use nematodes in our yard. We would spray. They're like a beneficial insect, and they like kill ticks and fleas. So we would use that as like natural flea control for the dog, and it worked really well.
Here in Colorado?
No,
Oh.
we did it out in Charleston because they were really bad there. But yeah, I'm definitely a big fan of that. I don't know, do they survive out here?
Yeah, they die in the sun, so you just have to put them down at night
Oh, okay.
so they can get in the ground before it gets daylight.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think you can usually buy them at the nurseries. They might even have them at the flower bin
They
here in
do.
Longmont. They do. I know you can get like ladybugs and worms and stuff. So
They last 2 seasons usually.
Have been terrible.
I always feel bad about putting like the flea medicine on them because God knows what
They're really
chemicals are.
toxic.
Yeah,
It's really toxic, but I have mine on them.
yeah. Well, you have to. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, it's frustrating. I hate using it.
Right. Yeah, I'm just trimming these up.
Those greens look beautiful.
They're nice. It's nice to have them. I mean, as soon as it starts, like we got another nice cool week this week coming up, so
Mhm.
these greens will stay nice until it like gets really hot.
Just so you know, you have a runaway radish over there
What do you mean?
at the top of the cutting board.
Oh, this little guy. He's like the lobster that crawled away.
Yeah, he was trying to escape his destiny.
Chef, you need to have a live on the lobsters and the lobster roll. You said we were gonna make it at the restaurant and we never made it.
Yeah.
Lobster rolls? When
Yeah.
were you making lobster rolls?
That's something I have no knowledge about.
I don't know a lot about lobster either, but I know somebody that does.
I show a photo of the one I had in Denver and he's like, mine is better. I was like, I wanna see it. Never.
I
When
know.
when is the season for that? Is that summer?
Cold.
Cold?
Yeah, fall, winter. So they're like, it's good. It's hard to get like good lobster here, but we'll find some.
I'm tuning in for that one.
All right.
Last one.
Yeah, that's it. Nice and cleaned up. Got them all split. Any of these greens that look good, pull them out. If they fell off. Cool. Here we go.
All
Yeah.
right, just sauteing all of these.
We will be, so they're getting tossed with the sauce and everything as we go. So you just compost whatever you can't use. You know, any of your veggies can go to a compost if possible, but if not, then cool. All right, we'll start processing all the herbs that we have. So I got a bunch of stuff from Aspen Moon. That's why they're in these little bags. And then, so I'm not, just check for dirt. I don't know what kind of variety this mint is, but
They usually do a pretty good job of cleaning their veggies. They're usually not too dirty.
yeah, I just don't know what variety this is. It's super fuzzy.
Shankini wants to know what your cooking time cocktail is today.
Oh, we're having beer today from Fritz. Pilsner, right?
Yeah,
Fritz Pilsner.
they've got really good beer.
Yeah. Fuzzy mint. Tastes good.
Fuzzy mint?
Yeah, it's fuzzy. I don't know what kind it is.
Oh, interesting. I don't know. There's so many different kinds of mint.
Oh, yeah. Pineapple is probably the best, but
Yeah.
spearmint's pretty good too.
Smells kind of Middle Eastern already.
Mm-hmm. I just love how many like spices and herbs they put in everything.
Yeah.
Just so
So
like
good.
vibrant and flavorful.
Yeah. Have
it's
you
really
been
awesome.
anywhere in the Middle East?
No.
Really want to go to Morocco.
Yeah.
Just for those Instagram
It
photos.
just looks beautiful.
That's what I live for.
No, it's so beautiful there. I don't know if you want to go to the Middle East right now, though. I'm not sure that they're particularly fond of Americans at the moment.
I mean, who is?
Depends on where you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love their food. It's so good.
So
White
we're gonna.
books. Oh, sorry.
What's up?
Go, go, go.
We're gonna do half of this in the food processor, and the other half we'll just rough chop and put to the side. So, because I'm gonna make it herb yogurt that has pistachio in it to go over, kind of just reinforce the herb flavors.
Do you have a favorite Middle Eastern cookbook that you recommend that I
Oh.
need to have?
I have a lot of them, but
So
Middle
Otta
Eastern?
Langi's, Plenty and Plenty More. Those are the two.
yeah, those are great for vegetables.
Because it's
especially.
like, it's all vegetables too,
Yeah,
and they're amazing.
yeah, they're awesome. Give you so many great
Oh, wait, is that a
ideas.
Talangi? You said?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
and then just for fun, Sababa is probably my favorite. In addition to those.
I'm gonna show off a little, but my food photography mentor is her food photographer. His food photographer.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. She's pretty badass.
Yeah.
Is this the one?
hmm
Cool. And we have some dill, thankfully here. So Saj Gardens, they grow culinary herbs year round. So if the farms don't have it, you can get it from these guys. So.
Yeah, and usually that's pretty much everywhere, right? You can get it like King Soopers
Just
and
Whole Foods.
Is it just Whole
You-
Foods?
you- I don't know. I haven't seen them anywhere else.
Oh, okay. Well, that one's so close to the house. I feel like we're there more than anything else, but
Yeah.
oh, the smell of the mint and the
Mint and dill.
dill. And I think I'm starting to smell your meatballs now too.
Yeah.
So everything
Very
just started like coming together at the
Middle
same time.
Eastern.
Making everybody hungry.
I'm getting inspired.
I almost wonder if our neighbors like walk by the house and are like, "What is going on in there?" I think one of our neighbors did the other night. It's like, "What are you guys cooking in there?" Like, can you bring some over? It's so good. You're using the whole pack?
Yeah, we're gonna
Okay.
do half of it in yogurt and half of it will just be tossed on the meatballs at
Cool.
the end.
Is the
Going
yogurt
hard
like
on the herbs
a
today.
that? Well, how do you say that? That the tzatziki sauce? Is it similar to it or?
Tzatziki?
I mean, if you put cucumber in it, it'd be really similar.
Okay.
Isn't that usually just dill
Yeah,
and
but
cucumber?
whatever.
And what, yogurt?
Yogurt.
Yogurt,
Little
cucumber,
lemon.
dill. But what if you added
Probably
mint
lemon.
and parsley and all that? It It'd still be really good.
Be great on lamb burgers.
Yeah. I'm a burger person.
Me too.
It's my number one thing.
I didn't know that.
It is like, no, you thought it was Josh's thing, but it's he's more of like a pizza person. I am burger 100%.
I mean, we had really good burgers at the restaurant too.
That was the only thing I would get during my chef. It's
So
like,
good.
Understand the burger because it's so good.
I know. I still make those buns. I'll make like a big batch of them and like just freeze them and then
Yeah.
like pull them out when we
It'd
want
take
something.
me like hours to roll those. But then I finally got it because
Yeah.
Peter's method was really hard for me, and chef is like a lot of different ways to do things right. This was like, oh my god, I got him.
Yeah.
I got him. Finally. Those ones were amazing.
Yeah. Oh, great. So now wait, you're doing parsley?
Yep.
Okay.
So cool. Like fresh parsley, it's got like a glossiness to it.
Can you move your head?
Kind of like cilantro when it's fresh,
Yeah.
like really fresh.
Oh, I know. It's always so good. Yeah, I love burgers. I really, really do. I'm sure there's probably a few people that miss them. Friday night, I feel like we would sell 1 million of them.
Every time we walk by Farow, Josh and I are like, this is going to be a very sad summer because what are we going to do for the summer
Yeah.
during lunch? We're not going to have the burgers.
Yeah. No, I know. Well, there's not a lot in Niwot right now. Just,
It's sad.
yeah. Well, it's become a very difficult business climate with all of the mandates from the county. And I mean, the pizza place is leaving now, so
One of them.
yeah, one of them. But yeah, they just made it difficult to be a small business in a small town. And no amount of pleading with the commissioners has done anything so far.
All right.
Shankini said a friend of hers dubbed the burger her death row meal.
Nice.
You might get a call.
I'll make it happen.
Yeah. Actually, now that all my weird allergies went away, I can actually put sesame seeds on them again.
The thyme is
God.
the thyme. I'm not putting in the yogurt. It's just gonna get sautéed with the meatballs at the end, and all the veggies and stuff.
How much time are you picking?
Like a, I don't know, tablespoon or so.
You know, the other side of all of this too is you get so many great antioxidants from all these herbs.
You get a lot of great stuff from all these herbs.
Yeah. It's time for Rufus's water break. He always has to do something in the middle of the show.
He's like, I'm a star, okay?
All right. And I'm not worried about the stems on these because they break off clean. So they're going to be nice and tender. I think it depends. I mean, this time of year, usually everything's got new growth anyway, so it'll be pretty tender. You gotta worry about those stems that are like 8 months old, you know?
Yeah. I mean, do you ever really do time in like a non-cooked preparation?
In non-cooked?
Yeah, I can't really think of any times that I would use thyme in a recipe that I wouldn't be
Well,
cooking it.
I mean, I put it in that herb vin that I love. You know, with the egg and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's pureed. So.
Sam said he didn't see thyme on the shopping list.
Oh.
They want to know if cilantro will work instead.
Yeah, cilantro's great.
Yeah. I thought we had cilantro.
I don't have any.
Oh. So
I
you're just
probably-
making things up now.
No, I probably just messed up. It's fine. Yeah, cilantro's good. If you do have it, just put half of it in with the yogurt mix that
Like
we're
half
gonna
a bunch.
do. Well, yeah. Chop up some of it for this mix, and then put some of it in the yogurt itself.
I made a sauce last week with yogurt, and originally it was supposed to be cilantro, and I didn't have it, but I had a lot of parsley. This was supposed to go in enchiladas. I'm like, not gonna notice. It's gonna be fine.
It'll be fine.
It's flavorful.
It's not exactly the same, but it's still
Yeah,
good.
it's so good.
Adds that bright greenness to it.
Yeah. I wonder if anyone like has followed the live stream as they prepare for a date, and then they
Oh.
just like impress someone. Like the person just comes in and this is like this amazing. That would be so cool. Like that would be a cool story.
Actually, a smart idea.
Yeah, just have someone come at 7. I just did this with a chef, and they don't ever know.
No, they would never know.
They would
That
never
would be
know.
a great way to make a first impression.
Yeah.
It's a good
Cool.
idea. We'll have to put that out in the reels.
Yeah. Do it. This is your plan.
Jeez. All right. So we're going to take more of the spring garlic that we used earlier.
You can use regular garlic too, though.
Yeah, if
don't
you have
want
regular garlic, just use that. Like I said, I've had this for a while. But we're going to do a couple of these. And we're going to get this, like I call it a sauce. We're really reducing the 2 cups of stock. And we're going to use it to kind of glaze the meatballs, basically, at the end. And that will glaze all our veggies, and we'll throw the herbs in there. So
Do that a little bit of herb yogurt too, and then
I
all
thought we
delicious
had
things.
chicken broth in the freezer, but it was lemon juice, so I had to buy a box. So I didn't have time to make it.
it's okay.
But-
Nobody's judging you.
It's all
I am.
good.
I am judging.
It's okay.
I haven't really seen any like local poultry lately either, so I mean it's not.
Yeah, but there's a grocery store you can usually find bones and necks frozen,
Yeah.
which is nice.
Yeah,
And it's
Whole
like-
Foods has like a whole little freezer of random.
It's like
parts.
$4, and you can make a bunch of stock. But I'm just gonna put it in here. We're gonna reduce that down with the onion and garlic. These nice dried up spring onions that we have. They're still fine. We'll just peel off these kind of outer layers, and it's good as new.
I think Rufus finished his treatment, so now he's disappointed.
Oh well. Cool. So we took 2 of these. If you're using like a smaller onion, you just can dice up the whole thing, but we're just gonna slice these and throw them in with the stock to cook down, and they'll cook in the stock. You're just thin slicing them up. That's really it.
Did that so fast. Just throwing them right in the broth.
Yeah, they'll cook.
Is everything gonna fit in that pot?
No, I'm just reducing the sauce down in here. And because it's a lot of surface area, it'll go faster.
Okay.
And then we're gonna pour the sauce into the bigger skillet with the meatballs and the herbs and radishes and everything. So,
Cool.
yeah. Let's see. Pistachio. So we're gonna take like 4 ounces of pistachios roughly in the food processor with your herbs. And we're just going to let it run for a little bit so you hear it making less noise.
Are you making them like super fine, or are you turning them into a paste?
Kinda.
Like a pistachio butter?
I mean, not quite butter, but
Are you letting it roll until it has like the oil starting to come out of it?
yeah, it did.
Can you bring it over to the camera so people can see what they're trying
Yeah,
to
I'm
do?
going to. So you have this, which one? The front one, the above one? So
I mean, if you want to do the front one, I think it's
so you
probably
can
easier to
see
see.
like, I mean it like, it's mushy, right? It'll stick to your finger. So we just took all the herbs with the pistachio and let it run until it was,
Will you pick it back up again? Show me.
yeah.
Okay.
Cool?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it sticks to my finger. So we're not making butter, but it's pretty good.
Have you made the trendy pistachio cream yet?
No.
I really want to make it.
I've not.
Have you?
No, I haven't heard of it. What is it?
Oh, so you know that the trend of pistachio, the chocolate, the Dubai chocolate. So the pistachio cream became really trendy because of that. So it's all over Instagram and social media, and it's you making that, and then you make your own Dubai chocolate bar custom.
Oh,
So
cool.
it's like really popular right now, and it's really expensive to get the bars on Amazon. So people are just making them at home with pistachio and chocolate.
So I just we have about a cup of yogurt in our container, so I just kind of left it in there.
How much of a cup?
Cup of yogurt?
1 cup.
Yeah, roughly. And I left it in here. I'm just stirring it up. So it's going to come out like just a light green. And we're going to hit this with a little salt. And this is going to go over top. So where did I put the salt? Cool. Yeah. Super herby, nutty yogurt. It's great.
Can't wait to try it.
Cool. All right. Sauce is reducing. We're taking that down to, it'll probably be like a 1/4 cup worth. 2 cup down to a 1/4 cup. Just enough so we can glaze everything.
Oh, so it's really gonna reduce.
Yeah. That's why I put it in that pan to just rip down kind of.
Yeah, make it faster.
And we can check the meatballs. which they're probably ready.
Okay.
Yeah, they're ready. So those are nice and done.
Wow, those look so good. God, it smells good in here.
Cool.
It's fine.
So
Is it
then
dying? The batteries are dying.
we can. Let's see, that's one of them. We can use the large cast iron, you just want a big 12-inch skillet to put everything in.
And if you don't have a deeper skillet, could you use like a spaghetti pot or something?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of meatballs, so I might not even put them all in the pan for this. Because we did the 2 pounds. So. Anyway. Cool. Well, they look nice. I mean,
They look great.
super fast.
I'm excited about it.
Cool, so that's off. We can go ahead and saute the radishes really quick.
Are we sauteing those in the cast iron?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna use to just toss everything together.
Making sure content producer.
Do a little oil. And oops.
Chef, are you back to CrossFit now that you have freed a little bit more of time?
No, I'm doing some I just started back again today. Because I have the 3 days a week at the farm, which is
It's a lot of physical
Yeah,
work.
it's a lot of physical work.
Yeah.
and it's enough. So then if I add Sunday with some kettlebell work, and we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
We did the whole CrossFit thing once upon a time.
You did it too?
Yeah.
Do you like that?
Yeah, we had tires and everything out in the yard that we flipped, and it was a lot.
and sledgehammers.
Yeah, in 90 degrees with 100% humidity, it was great.
It's a good time.
No, the garage or the house that we had in Charleston, we would work out in the garage there. So we had a lot of space to do all of the things. We had a lot of equipment. We got rid of most of it though on our move out here because we had no idea what we were going to be living in for a while. So
We lived in what was this, 700 square feet?
yeah, it was small, a tiny little apartment to start, and yeah.
Right.
Were you ever macro counting in that time? I remember you were doing fitness plans at some point for people, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were both pretty into all that at one point.
So were you doing macro counting for people? And
No, I never I offered it, but nobody ever wanted to do it. So. They wanted to work out, but they still wanted their Bojangles in the morning.
yeah.
So whatever, it's all good.
It's kind of hard to really gain any results with that diet, unfortunately. I feel like that's the most important part of working out.
I just recently started, well, not recently, maybe 2 months ago, started macro counting, and I have learned so much about calories, and because I'm always oh, I'm gonna eat clean and healthy, that should be fine, intuitive eating, but now I'm 2 ounces of pasta give me a lot of calories.
Yeah. I know, carbs add up quick, sadly.
Or the fat, I'm always over on the fat, and it's always hard to reach the protein.
I know, I can't do the protein either. I try so hard.
It's hard. But now I'm like, okay, bison is my friend.
It's just so like, it's so satiating. But like once you eat a little bit of it, you're just like, okay, I'm good. I don't really want any more.
Radishes we're searing really quick. It shouldn't take long at all. They're really small. And then I'm just going to kill the heat for now and wait for the stock to reduce. And as soon as that reduces, we're pretty much there. So,
Quick.
yeah. Pretty quick, I think.
Well, we're right at an hour now.
Yeah.
Probably should have started the stock earlier.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about it.
Yeah.
It's on my list, but I did not really look at my list today, so. Oh well.
I feel like it's hard to sell things with nuts in them. Like, they're just so expensive anyway, like even at wholesale. But
Yeah.
like by the time you mark it up to actually make a profit, like
Yeah.
yeah.
Expensive. So the cream became really trendy. So now everyone wants to make it.
Cool. I'm putting the greens in just to wilt those.
That whole like pan just looks so pretty. All those bright, vibrant colors against like, oh,
Oh, the black pan.
yeah. You're overheating my phone.
It's overheating?
Yeah. The dangers of putting your phone over the stove.
Yeah.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Is the oven still on?
No, it's off.
I'm glad you put the hood vent on because I was really worried about the smoke alarms going off. Definitely could go without that today.
Greens are wilted, so I shut off the heat. And then,
What are you doing to my phone?
huh?
What are you doing to the phone?
Soaking the heat out of it.
Is it
back
really
on?
hot?
Is it back on? No.
No, it's still blurred out.
We can
Oh, yeah.
we can throw some meatballs up in here.
Sorry guys, I'm trying to get in as much as I can. We were melting the iPhone on the stove.
Ooh, it's back. Right?
Yep,
How's that look?
Good.
it's a little
Looks great.
crooked. Yep.
There you go. Hopefully,
Good.
I don't know. It's pretty warm over here.
Well, probably should have the hood vents on.
They're on.
I think I did just hear one of the smoke detectors chirp upstairs.
Uh-oh.
So,
That's how you know it's good. All right.
Brian's wanting to know if you're planning on doing a Star Wars menu next week with May the 4th.
No, I
Maybe
tried.
some blue milk.
I thought about it, and we're just going to do some Cinco de Mayo food. So.
Ooh, interesting.
All right. So I took the fresh chopped herbs with the meatballs. They're in there. And the stock's about ready to pour over.
That
and
looks
toss,
so pretty.
Toss everything with. And then we'll plate. And that'll be it. Cool. It's reduced. just gonna stir this up.
Chef, how did you season your cast iron?
This is the one we used to cook fish in at the restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
So it got seasoned in the pizza oven there.
Oh, okay, but like you don't reseason it every time.
Nope. You only have to do it once.
Oh, okay.
Unless you mess it up
Cool.
and let it rest.
So everything is here. It's all tossed together. We can taste one of the greens for like salt, but we're good. So I don't know. I think we should do these bowls. These guys?
Yeah, I don't care what you do.
Okay.
You're not plating over there though.
Oh, you're right. So we'll take a spoonful of the goodies. And then a little bit of this yogurt. Just kind of put it around here. And there you go.
Yum.
Where do you want it? Right here?
Yeah.
Sweet, y'all.
Looks
Well.
amazing.
Thank you so much for being here. If this brought any value to you at all, please like and subscribe to the channel.
Tell your friends.
It really just helps us get this out in the world. But yeah, thank you so much, and I'll see you next week.
Yeah. Enjoy dinner, guys.